Hello everybody, welcome to Skish, and this is episode 2 of the motorcycle recovery series that I'm doing. If you haven't seen the first video, I recommend going back to watch that one, just to kind of get up to date on what happened. If you don't really feel like going back, I'll just give you a quick thing. My motorcycle got stolen 3.5 years ago, and a month ago it was found, and now we are restoring it back to riding condition. Boy, is it a mess. So we're just kind of documenting the process as we go along. A lot happened in this last month. We had some really good progress. I had some times where I didn't really feel like we were doing anything and this was all pointless. The reason it took so long to get this video out is because we had to wait for parts. We had to have people scheduling to come over and help me out because, like I said, I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not a mechanic. I'm definitely not a motorcycle mechanic. I just ride motorcycles and have a very limited knowledge. So having people help and come over is really beneficial and it really moves the process along. So when people can't come over and do stuff, I'm kind of at a standstill. The biggest reason for not moving so fast was part delays. As you saw in the last video, we had to get a wiring harness and then something happened, so I had to order another part. That part took way longer than expected to come in, so we had to wait another week and a half until we could actually get in the garage and start working on it. So without further ado, here's the footage of the last 2 weeks. So here I'm just doing a quick walk around of the bike. We haven't really touched it since the last time. The old wiring harness is on it. The new one is currently laying on the ground over there. I did order a new coolant reservoir, which is also going to be put on later in the video, but just a quick walk around to see what we're working with. So this is the new wiring harness. When I got it, it looked in a little worse condition than the one I previously had, but since the one got rained on, it looked a little clean because the water. And here's the new coolant reservoir. It looks a lot better than the old one, thank goodness. Beginning the process of the wire harness transfer, the amalgamation that lies within the motorcycle. So we've taken pictures of everything. Hopefully we do not get too confused on where things go and what goes where.
We will.
We will.
Alright, oh, that didn't want to come off.
Is this turn?
No, I don't think so. Oh, well, I mean, there's a bowl.
Yeah, see if you can squeeze in there.
Watch your fingers. Yep.
Yay!
Glad I said that.
Visualize the line. Oh, the line is being visualized. This is the ABS front. ABS marker.
Worked.
I'm just gonna put ABS on it.
Yes, King Julian.
Let's pull these small ones through
take
first.
this off, and that's just.
Oh yeah, let's just do that.
goes
It
away.
should be the 8mm. Stupid bracket. Baby wrench doesn't have much torque. Yeah, my hands do.
Mini wrench.
My hands got all the torque you need. It's got the front end of the wiring harness out. Got that all disconnected. We coming through the center now. Getting everything around this area. Got a couple things marked.
All right.
Up front here.
Everything off
This
the front
guy
half
here.
is on the board, so we can try to get the front half of the new one.
Oh, this still needs unplugged.
For sure.
It's just such a little from like your back. Do you think?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nate, we'll come over to the left side. So I'll take a look at that.
Yeah,
all this needs
that's
to
the
go
front.
through.
Needs to come
And
through
this
here.
needs to go through.
I'm just gonna have to come through the forks here. Yeah, we'll just put it through here first.
All of that needs to go.
All right. Yeah. All right, then,
That goes
Corporal.
down.
Then, can you feed these in between here?
All of
You can
them?
do one at a time, like one wire at a time.
Just keep it under it.
Funny.
Nobody. All right.
Yeah, they're as far
then
as they need to go.
We can make the horn and the ABS connection.
There's still one right. Or was it?
I wonder if it matters.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I guess we will. It's a great way to think about it.
These jumps.
There's ABS.
Cool. I'm gonna point and laugh.
I cannot get this in.
I got that one, Cam.
I cannot get it in. Shut up, Mimsy.
This is a mess.
So this part in particular was a major pain in the ass. There were these giant bolts, and they were just stuck. They were really fighting me the entire time. I stripped a couple, and it turns out we didn't need to take every single thing out. There was a piece of plastic we could have bent back after we got a couple of the bolts out, and it ended up working okay. But if you're ever doing this part in particular was a big pain in the ass.
No, you bitch.
I don't want to like do it too tight, because I'm gonna fuck it up.
Is it stripping?
This is why he's an engineer.
Yeah, but stripping. I mean, there's still a Kawasaki.
I feel like I'm working for ODOT right now. ODOT could suck my cock. I couldn't work on Tuesday because of ODOT.
It is both the bolt and the Allen are slightly moving.
They're always taking your paychecks,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, the Tuesday after Sunday's gonna have
No,
a
it's
regular
just
traffic
Allen.
pattern, so
Oh, there it goes.
everyone travels on the
Hey!
It's out.
And you know why it happened? The PB blaster.
They're not a
It
scam.
works.
Yeah, getting that off is gonna suck. Eh.
Never said that about Tippy though.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, there it
Oh,
goes.
gee, strong Kyle trying to get that. We got Finn helping us out too. He doesn't really do much. He just kind of likes to hang
Thank you,
out
dear.
sometimes, and he'll appear, lick your face, and do whatever. But he likes to just hang out with everybody and vibe. He doesn't really provide much other than
You do it,
some
Jim.
comfort away from the anger while working on the bike.
We'll see.
It's officially off. Yeah.
That sucked.
We've got no idea where to plug in half of these things. We gave up.
Yeah. Harness is out officially. New harness we have a little bit up on the front, plugged in. This amalgamation. And we have to go down to here, which was probably the worst part of the whole ordeal. Getting this part moved. Thought we'd have to take this big bolt out. We did not. We managed to get, what is it? This piece here, which was behind said piece there. Managed to get out. And then really it's just the small tail light going back through here, which is not terrible.
Let's get these coils.
Putting the spark plugs in now. We got this one in already. Going for this right one here. But I'm uncertain if we'll finish getting this whole thing done today because there's so much work to be done. But I'm just happy we got the old one out. And next time we come back, we can work on something without having to buy parts and just see what happens.
All right, I was just told there's some big news going on. Let's see what's going on.
We got the wiring harness.
Which we found is we're
it
gonna
is-
have to get a new wiring harness.
It is missing a piece, but we're doing the first test.
It's got power.
Oh my god!
Signals.
Where's the fuel? Check the horn. Whoa.
Oh. Well done. Let's go.
Mount should get one too.
Yo.
Damn.
Hold on.
Hold on. I want to plug in.
Let's
Let's see if one of these LEDs work.
We got power. Yep.
We got green LED.
You got green LED, Mr. Tippy.
Really?
All right, now put on the starter.
We're missing a piece.
What are you missing?
The starter solenoid. Where is it? I mean, that might be it.
It's
Yeah, this bolt right there.
down. It's not on the wiring harness.
It's just
It's
not.
just gone.
Yeah, I remember unplugging that.
Yeah.
We found the thing that it's supposed to be there.
So you need a new harness.
Yep.
All right. Video 2, we had some unbelievable progress today. Pretty much all we did today was do the wiring harness, took off the old one and got that new one on. We ran into a couple problems here and there trying to get pieces off to get the connections that we needed off and back on for the new wiring harness. We got the new wiring harness on. This is where the awesome news comes in. We turn the key. We have power. We have power going to the dash. The horn works. I looked at the odometer. They didn't ride the bike. The people who stole it did not ride the bike. It has the same amount of miles when it got stolen, 13,602 miles. It gives me a little bit of hope that the motor is in better condition, hopefully, than we believe it is. They didn't run it through the dirt or do anything crazy with it. Once we get the wiring harness all settled in, we get the gas tank, we get all that stuff, and we can start working on the motor and see what happened there, if anything happened. I hope nothing did, but that's kind of the next steps. But great progress today. I'm still in shock that we got power and the dash lit up, the horn worked, turn signals worked, running lights were working. I'm still in shock. I really am. I can't believe it actually worked. Good morning, everyone. We're on technically day 3 of motorcycle restoration, if that's what you want to call it. Last we left off on our last full day. We got back, and then my buddy accidentally blew the solenoid, which killed the solenoid, so we lost power. So I ordered a new solenoid. That took way longer than expected to get here. I thought it would be like 3 days. We'd be able to work on it the next weekend. It took like 9, so we had to wait a whole another week, and we're back. And I achieved power. We have power back, so that's all good. The dash here lights up just fine. We're gonna get to work and try and see if we can get something to happen. We're past the point where I know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just kind of going off everybody else's advice because I'm not a mechanic, especially not a motorcycle mechanic. So I'm just kind of rolling with whatever anybody tells me to do, I'll do. And whatever part we need, I'll get. Here's the new solenoid we had to get. Unfortunately, my buddy put a screwdriver between the silver and gold pieces and it sparked and it blew. I thought it was just the fuse here, which I had filmed earlier, but it was the entire solenoid. But if I turn the key here in the starter, you'll see that we get power. Boom. Look at that. It just lights right up. And I tried the starter. We don't get anything. I held the clutch when I did it. Still nothing. So I'm thinking this component is going to probably need to be replaced because it's probably ruined with water. These ones all work. Everything here works. So, horn, turn signals. So yeah, and there is a light up here. You can see that green hue. We do have a light as well. Also, they didn't ride the bike. This proves that they didn't ride the bike. When the bike was stolen, I had approximately 13,600 miles on it. So, I mean, I didn't even put 1,000 miles on this thing before it was stolen. So they didn't even fucking ride it. A bit of a funny story with this component here. We were testing it. We took it apart to try and clean it to see if we could get anything. We weren't getting anything after cleaning it. So my brother took it apart. We cut the wires because we couldn't get it out of the handlebar. And we found later that the neutral signal wire was not connected. So we connected that. We got neutral. And then we discovered we could start the bike after that. So there's a switch, a little plug down here.
Anthony ruined it.
Right here.
I fixed it.
That turns on the neutral light, which was not coming on. So the neutral light's on.
We got a light.
What's that?
We got a neutral light.
The neutral light is on. And before that happened, the starter area, no, not that, this one over here, this one. This one, we checked for corrosion to see if it was corroded, and that's why we weren't getting power and that. So it's apart now, and he's ordered a new one. But after we had cut this off, we got it out. The neutral light came on, so right now Alex is splicing it together.
I would just cancel. Can I have more tape, Mitch?
And we're gonna try and rebuild it and see if we can turn it over. This is fucked.
It's so fucking janky now. There we go.
Something's going on. Whoa!
Alright, starter fluid.
Let's try and get some shit in it. Holy shit.
Oh, let's not suck the rags in there.
So this was pretty much test number 1 of trying to get the thing to start. We got some starter fluid, we got some fuel, and we had a pressure pump to pump directly into the fuel line. I had no expectations for what was going to come next, but with the progress we made on this day, it was amazing. I'm still in shock of what happened on this day, but we made some serious progress, and I was just blown away. So this is kind of our testing from here on out. Take video of it. I'm already filming. Alright, starter wire engaging. Ignition, go. There's already shit flying out of the exhaust. Wow. A rocket. Wow. A rocket, me.
Totally do that by itself.
Wow. Stinks. So for these last couple tests, we decided to take the bike outside. This is where we saw some real progress. We just couldn't do it in the garage with all the smoke and the fumes, but we saw some really good progress out here, and this is where the bike really started to sing. The way we had to start the bike was a little complicated because my brother did break the ignition switch. So what we had to do was tear that apart. And on that piece, there's 3 copper plates. So we took a copper wire, stripped both ends of it, and made almost like a U shape and touched the 2 that started the bike simultaneously to get a spark going. And then we had a tube full of fuel going directly into the fuel line, which we had to find a couple tubes over at Ace Hardware because the one we had was a little too small and it was constantly leaking, so the fuel was getting all over the motor. But we found the tubes and we made sure they were tight, and we had to keep a constant pressure on this large pump, and it was a lot of pressure. We were putting all our might into it because this thing needs a lot of pressure to actually start. Once we did get it to fire up, my buddy Mitch was playing around with the throttle that was getting it to kind of stay doing what it was doing and rev it a bit, which made the bike stay on longer and get us better results. So as you guys can see, we made a lot of progress on that day. The bike ran so much better than I had anticipated, and I think anybody anticipated. I was expecting it to be really rough. The thing sat for we don't know how long in the woods, but it hasn't started since 2022, and it ran so much better than expected. We did put some oil in the bike, so we didn't run it dry. Our next big step is to get a gas tank and then really see what goes on. See if the bike can really maintain itself while started, and I did order new housings for the controls, so those should be here this week. I'm going to put those on. I'll film that part. We're into the part of the bike that I think is going to be, I don't want to say easier, but less complicated. You know, now that we have most of the wiring issues sorted out, we can really hone in on stuff with the motor, like gaskets and everything like that. We're going to start to see a lot more progress from here on out. So if you guys like this video, if you're following the series, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Anybody that finds interest in this. And just a reminder, I do have a GoFundMe in the description below. These parts cost, unfortunately, a lot of money, and I'm not made of money. So if you're feeling generous and want to donate, I would very much appreciate it. That's all for today's video, and we will see you guys on the next bike update. Take care.